Jason the Ray Show. It's Jason the Ray Show. Jason the Ray Show.
Welcome to the Justin the Wade Show. I'm Justin, and that's Wade. Let's talk about living in Hawaii. We both done it. We both enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely enjoyed it. I mean, it's not anything I thought was going to happen when it happened. You and your brother were living there,
Yep.
and your brother had extra room and offered for me and my not to be depressing, but me and my wife saw a dog had just died, and
I didn't
Jules
know
had
that.
her for 14 years. The Rottweiler I had when we were like younger. Had her for 14 years, and then she died, and then we were trying to figure out somewhere to move. We didn't like where we were
Right.
at. And I was talking to your brother on the phone one night, and he was like, well, just move to Hawaii. And we were like, we can't move to Hawaii. And then that night we had a few drinks, and we were like, we don't have kids.
Yeah.
He told us, just get there. We have some money saved up. We had some vacation time saved up. So by the end of the night, we were like, well, if he's serious, yeah, we can move to Hawaii.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Nice.
we did. And it was pretty awesome. And people act like it's expensive, but we were living in Northern Virginia. I know it's expensive,
Oh,
but we
okay.
were
Gotcha.
living in Northern
Gotcha.
Virginia, and Northern Virginia is one of the most expensive places in the country. So for us, the whole sticker shock thing was not
Not that big of a
not that
deal.
bad. We were already
What
used to
about, but
being from
groceries
there.
were more expensive though, right? I would imagine the groceries have to be more expensive.
A little bit, but not really. I mean,
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, I guess a gallon of milk was like, people act like milk's so much more expensive. It was like 50 cents more or something. If you
Oh,
went to
okay.
like, if you went to a fast food restaurant, stuff was maybe combos
About the
were a
same.
dollar more or something
Yeah.
like that. But
And fast food restaurants weren't that bad. I mean, I always said about $1. Even in Southern Virginia, it was about $1 more than there. So that wasn't that bad. But
and
groceries, I felt like gas was out of control though. But once
gas
again,
was
Northern Virginia.
expensive, but yeah, I mean, same. But the other thing is, even if you drive all the way around the island, you're driving like 40 miles.
Yeah, but it takes you like 3 days to drive all the way around the island too.
I get
So
that, but you're not burning gas that much. Like, you're not burning as much gas as you burn here because people commute. Like, when I lived there, where I worked was 20 minutes from where
yeah,
I lived.
okay,
And
not bad in Hawaii.
when I got friendly with some people at work and be like, yeah, we're gonna have a barbecue, come out, we're gonna watch fights, whatever.
Nice.
People were like, where you live at? And you tell them, oh, that's so far. I'm never driving over there. It's like 20 minutes away. That's the other side of the island.
If the other side of the island, yeah, like Jeremy and I lived on the opposite side. When I moved away, Jeremy and I lived on the opposite side. And I didn't like going over the pilot, even though it wasn't that crazy. 40-minute drive is not that bad. But here in Virginia, I'll do a 40-minute drive. If anybody's like, come on over, I'll do a 40-minute drive, no problem.
Yeah,
But
well, I mean, you have to pretty much,
in
but yeah.
Hawaii, it's just horrible. But yeah, so did you ever go to the other islands? And if so, what do you think
No,
was your
I did not. I
you
never
should
got a
definitely
chance to.
go back and see some other islands. I felt like the Big Island and Maui were probably some of the best ones as far as like um it still had stuff to do, but it felt peaceful kind of a deal and it was more spread out. Kauai was beautiful, but I didn't get to spend much time there. So
My
but
wife went to the Big Island and said the same thing. She said it was way more peaceful and
yeah.
relaxed and just cool. No, we only there for a year, and the only traveling I did while I was there is me and your brother went to Coachella over in California,
Okay,
and that
gotcha.
was pretty cool. When Rage got
Nice.
back together.
Yeah, that was like their reunion basically, right? On that first year
Yeah,
they came, yeah, I know
yeah.
that. Um yeah, I went to similar thing. Like when I landed on the Big Island, I'm not spiritual at all, but like I landed there and I was like, there was just something about the place itself that you just go, man, it's so nice. It's like you felt relaxed. Like I don't get it. Just it felt way different than Oahu. Maybe just when you land in Oahu, you're already in a crowded airport rushing to get stuff. But whereas Big
Yeah.
Island, you get off the airport and you're right there at your car, kind of a deal. So it's not as bad. Um, but yeah, I was there for what 16 years, I think. 12, no, maybe 12
Wow.
years. 12
Oh,
years, I
your
think.
brother's still there. Your brother bought a house there. So,
Yeah. Yeah. He went to Buffalo for a year and moved back. Decided
oh yeah,
mainland was
I
not for him.
remember
But
that.
but yeah, it was too hot for me. I hated the humidity and the heat, but beautiful, beautiful state. I love it. Met some really nice people there, great friends. Um, but yeah, Oahu's way overcrowded. We're supposed to be going back next year to visit for a few
we
weeks.
went we went a few years ago and visited, but just been a lot of stuff going on the last few years. We haven't really got to travel or do anything like that.
Yeah. All right. Well, make sure to hit that like button, share, subscribe. You have a
Thanks
good
for
one.
listening.